What's going on, internet? I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing fantastic. I'm doing even better because today on Kitchenuity, I will be teaching you how to make a cheesesteak stuffed crust pepperoni pizza. And I'm not talking about stuffed crust like on the outside. I'm talking about stuffed crust all through the entire pizza. So without further ado, let's start with this episode of Kitchenuity. I'm trying to stay true to the cheesesteak way. And with that, they use white onions. So I sliced up some white onions. I also sliced up some green peppers. And over here, I have some beat down flank steak. I'm slicing this against the grain. You know, if there's little bits like this, you can cut it and you can still have an even distribution of cheesesteak ingredients. If you want to marinate your meat really, really quickly, just hit it with a mallet, meat tenderize it, and then put it in a sack or in a bowl with whatever flavor you're trying to make. And because of the fact that you've tenderized it, you've added holes to the meat, which lets all that delicious marinade kind of seep into the meat and become delicious. Worcestershire sauce, W-O-R-C-E-R-S-T-E-R-S-T-E. I was way off. Now, I know a lot of you might be thinking, a cheesesteak's made with Cheese Whiz or liquid like cheddar. If you know anything about cheesesteaks and the origin, it being Philly, you know that some of them are made with provolone and some of them are made with that liquid gold. For this recipe, because we are putting it inside of a pizza, we're gonna use provolone. Okay, I got my salt and pepper, and I'm gonna add, I don't know, probably about a good 5 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Give it a little meat shake. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to a pan on medium-high heat. So add your green bell peppers to the pot and cook them for about 5 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes. You want to add your onions to the green bell peppers and cook them until they become see-through. Take our onions and our peppers out of this pan. They're super translucent. Add them into a mixing bowl. Now, using the residual oil and all that delicious moisture left over from the peppers and onions, add your steak to a medium hot pan and cook it until there's no more raw steak left. Our steak is done. It smells incredible. You could just go ahead and eat this like this, with like in a bowl with pork if you wanted to. But we're putting it inside of a pizza. Now it's time to make a super easy, literally no weight, no rise pizza dough. So I have about 3 cups of flour in this bowl over here, and I have about a tablespoon of salt, which I'm gonna add to the mix as well. This right here is active dry yeast. Not quite sure the difference between active dry yeast and regular yeast. So if you know, just leave a comment in the section below so we can all be educated. So once all the dry ingredients are in a bowl, just mix it all together. Then you want to add about a tablespoon of olive oil to a cup of warm water. And then you want to slowly add the wet into the dry and mix it until it becomes a dough. So we've reached that point where you want to put it on a surface with some flour and then knead it out on that. We're gonna separate it into 2 because this pizza has 2 rounds of dough. Add a little bit of flour to the surface here, roll around your ball of dough. If you're making pizza dough and you're rolling it out, make a little anthill of flour so that you could use it to flour out your surface. And by doing that, your dough doesn't stick. Right here we have some provolone cheese. We're gonna add that to the base of this pizza, leaving somewhat of an inch around the perimeter so when we add our second layer of dough, we have places to put it. Now, add a layer of your cheesesteak mixture. Add another layer of provolone on top of your steak and pepper mixture. We're almost done this layer. We're gonna put it aside. Now, we're gonna take our second piece of dough and we're gonna roll that out into a circular piece as well. All right, well, this second layer of dough is ready to be put on top of our cheesesteak. All right, now you want to, what I call, crimp together the 2 layers of dough. So poke a couple holes in the top of this so that the air doesn't get trapped inside and the whole thing doesn't explode. Remember, 5 to 7 minutes. Our cheesesteak stuffed pizza has been pre-baked. Now we're gonna dress it with a pepperoni pizza topping and rebake it, and then it's time to consume. Our pizza's out. It smells really ridiculous right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very heavy pizza. Obviously, there's 2 meals in it. This is Judgment Day, guys. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, yeah, we're getting a crazy cheese ball. Oh yeah, that's what's up right there. At risk of burning my mouth and not really caring about that. Holy, I just merged 2 worlds of deliciousness together. The steak in here with the onions and the peppers. Are you kidding me? This is Kitchenuity. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you like it. Snapchat me. My name is Mookie Guapson on Snapchat, or Instagram, tweet, or Facebook me at Thejoshelkin. I love you all. I hope you love my food. Have an awesome day.